Hi guys, welcome back to the BMW channel, and today we're going to be discussing the new 1 Series that BMW have announced. It's the 2020 model, and got some pretty strong feelings on it initially, so it's going to be quite a long video, so I think we'll take a seat inside the car and we'll be talking about the new BMW 1 Series. Okay guys, so here we are inside my car. This is actually a first generation 1 Series. With the first cars actually being released in 2004. It was a predecessor to the 3 Series Compact, the 1 Series originally, which was the slightly controversial, awkward looking 3 Series hatchbacky type thing. And this latest car is its 3rd generation. This generation here is the E8X generation. It ran from 2004 till about 2012. I've seen 12 plate registered ones. And then was followed by the F2X, you could call it, generation. These didn't include A models, as that was then became the 2 Series. But yeah, so this latest car, BMW announced it not long ago, and I'm going to say straight off the bat, it may be controversial, but I'm not a fan of the looks of this car at all. I'm probably putting over some pictures and video of the car right now, and as you can see, it's very awkward looking. Doesn't have the sleek body lines of the other 2 generations. As you can see here, the E87 and the F20 series are much better looking cars in my opinion. They seem to sit a lot lower. The new one actually looks a bit like an X2. I think that's sort of what they've gone for. It looks very short, quite tall, and sort of doesn't look very sporty. It almost looks a bit like an A-Class that's had a BMW badge put on it. It's not great, and unfortunately it doesn't really get much better because they've now made it front wheel drive. So the main reason that we would choose, or the main reason that I chose the BMW 1 Series, is because it provided me with a hot hatch, yet it was still rear wheel drive, and I'm a fan of rear wheel drive cars. But now BMW have got rid of that, so it's not great. In terms of the M135i, they've discontinued now the M140. No doubt they'll re-release it as a slightly more expensive version, but they've brought back the 135i, which has now got a front wheel drive biased X-Drive system. So it's basically just like every other hot hatch on the market nowadays, which I think is a real shame because BMW had a nice little niche. But yeah, unfortunately it's no good anymore. The new car is almost the expensive 1 Series ever, with the base car starting at just over 24 grand, with no options. Just to add insult to injury, the 135i, after they've made it front wheel drive, all wheel drive with a front wheel drive bias, is now starting at 36 grand. If you jump on the Auto Trader or the used market or anything like that, you could actually buy 2 M140i's for that sort of money, which is just crazy. Change that BMW have claimed to have made, they've claimed to actually be down to creating more space in the car, and also that they've claimed that most BMW customers don't actually know the difference between front wheel drive and rear wheel drive, which again sort of is a bit of a shame. It sort of shows the direction that BMW are going for. They're no longer almost creating the greatest driving machine, but appealing to mass markets and sort of giving up on the die-hard petrol heads, really. Those who are enthusiastic about the rear wheel drive and everything like that. It's sort of a bit of a kick in the teeth and a bit of a knife in the back. But it's the only good things is that it's the roomiest 1 Series yet, and it's packed full of the latest greatest BMW tech. Sort of builds on the old platforms and the iDrive systems. It has all the new ones that are featured in the Z4 M40s that have just been brought out, and it's sort of their latest generation of design. Probably the worst one yet, and as we've seen with the other cars, they've also been controversial. I've come to like a lot of the other cars, so hopefully we could perhaps forgive BMW anyway for its odd approach to reinventing the car, but yeah, that's it really, guys. There is an electric version due in the not too distant futures, for those of us that are into that. I'm quite into my electric cars. Obviously I've done video, we've got a Golf GTE here in the family fleet, but again, it's still going to be front wheel drive, and I think that's one of the main issues for me, and I just really can't justify that massive price hike as well now. It's becoming a car that is it's very different to the original car, which I was a big fan of the original. As you can see, I've got an E87 rear wheel drive, rear bias car, fun to drive, great handling vehicle, and I think BMW has sort of given up on that to go for the mass market. But yeah, so that's it really, guys. Those are my opinions on the BMW 1 Series, the new one. Let me know what you think, and whether you think BMW have actually ruined the car once and for all. But from the BMW guy, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll try and get a bit of a discussion going on to what you think down in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Please follow the directional info on the display. When leaving, please turn right.
Hey BMW.
Hello. What can I help you with?
I am cold.
The temperature is already set at 20, but I'm still activating your seat heating.